Hi everyone, welcome back. So previously we talked about how to use Claude Code to create a DynamoDB table on AWS, and we basically bring the data from local to the cloud. Now here's the thing, when you do that, you have API flying around, right? And the API need to now talk to the database on the cloud and then do something there, and then get some data back and then do something on your app. And then maybe you display it or something like that. So there are bound to be errors, right? There are bound to be errors. So in this episode, I thought it might be a good way, a good opportunity to look at some of those errors and see what could go wrong. So, for example, previously we done all our work, we built a database, we thought we were ready, right? And then we deployed to localhost. Um, and then I can test things out. I can enter a ticker, and then boom, I got invalid token error. This is just two words, doesn't really say much, right? Um, my personal habit is to go to console. So you press F12. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can right click and go to inspect. It's basically the same thing. Also, here is when you see two errors, right? So this is under console. It's a two errors. Okay, so let's talk about that. Here it says fail to make this API call, fail to load this, so on and so forth. Okay, so now we're talking. So now my guess is this API call probably has some sort of error because I type in Tesla, it tried to run it, it did not get the data back. Okay, um, so typically what I do is I take this error, copy that, and put it here. Say, I'm testing the local host now. I entered a ticker Tesla, and I got invalid token error. So I checked out F12 console, and I see this. Okay. And then you make a new line by putting the error and just copy paste into Claude Code, just like that. And then say, can you fix it for me? Just enter it. You Claude Code should be able to take it from there. Also, this is typically how we debug. Either you tell Claude Code to put in the error message, that probably makes more sense than just two words there. Or you look up the console page and then you see if there's any logs, right? API logs. And if there's any API logs, typically they will tell you the location. And in this case, the location is pretty clear, right? API slash stock slash Tesla. Great. That looks pretty clear to me. That's a particular path of the API. It tells us what the function is, where the function is, and Cloud Code will be able to go from there. So just like any human engineers will do, the first thing is to run the tests using the API backend that's stood up by the Docker image. So be aware, let me show you the directory. Be aware that we have a backend image, right? Backend image has a Docker file. So this is a Docker image that's supporting that API, right? So just like any human engineers do, the Claude Code will basically run a command to test it out. And here it's using the curl, and the curl is essentially means client URL. So it's physically making an API call using a token from somewhere else, and then to see if that's even going to work. So let's see how the workflow goes. Maybe there's an error, then then we'll know what the error is. Okay, so token came back as a fail, which means test user login didn't work. So I'm guessing we need a new user of some sort. Okay, so register a fresh user, and then it's gonna test it again. Okay, let's try it again. I think maybe I need to log out or log back in or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what we're trying to figure out. Um, okay, register login, stock fetch all succeeded. Let's clean up the test user. Let's try it again. User deleted. Go ahead and test it out. Register a new account and it should work end to end. Okay, so let's try it again. So I'm going to log out. And now I'm going to register a new user. Oh, I did it again. Sorry about that. Okay, that's a new user. Well, hopefully I did that correctly. Great. Now let's try again. Boom, just like that. That's awesome. Great. So now this is a clean, right? Now we are all set. Now we can talk about how to deploy this. So hanging tight. Next video, we're going to be talking about how to deploy this. We're going to take it again to the cloud, and then we'll probably test out both Azure and AWS and kind of trying to see what the comparison is, what the similarity is, and potentially we can probably get a little bit of pros and cons. So thank you for watching, hanging tight, and I will see you guys in the next video.